those. Look at that. Whatever. All right. Anyway, I am preparing for a craft show. I haven't done a craft show in about 10 years. And I've never done one in Arizona. I've done them in Ohio. And I was going to do them in 2020, and then COVID happened, so that was a bust. Anyway, here is some of the stuff that I've been working on. Let me show you the container. Small container. Oh, what is that? And I have done some actual crocheting and creating a product. I've done some stuffing, and I've done some weaving. So I'm going to just show you first. Here is my little collection of snakes, and I didn't finish embroidering the eyes on, but here are 3 different snakes. All right, here is the snake, and he has a teeny tiny crochet tongue. Look how cute that is. I made that. Most people would use embroidery floss, but I just took my 4-ply yarn, separated it down to 1 ply. That's what I did. Now I made all 3 of these snakes in 2018, 17, and I never finished them, and they were just in a container of all my projects that are not done. So I thought, instead of creating a whole bunch of new stuff, that I would just finish the stuff that I have right now. So that's what I'm doing. So this is the first snake. And it is not done in the round. He just curls naturally. It's kind of cute the way it just curls. What I did was I crocheted it flat, and then I stitched it up. Here's the seam. So it kind of blends in pretty nicely. And this was inspired by some pattern from a day long ago. And I like him. Well, hello, one person. I'm showing you the snakes. So again, I did not crochet this today, but I finished stuffing it, and I put the little tongue on, and the tongue took quite a bit of time because it's so little, and I made one and it was too big, and I don't have that to show you. So here's another one that I stuffed today, and this is also done in the round. It's La Ruiz. Hello, how are you? I don't know if I said that right. I have to embroider the eyes on, but I was getting tired. I didn't feel like doing it, so I will finish that tomorrow. Here's another one, and these are all done. Oh, this one has a little, this does have the tongue on it. This I would probably put on some, you can put questions. I will answer questions and all that stuff. Doesn't even have to be about crochet. Be anything you want. I would probably put some fabric stiffener on that to stiffen out the tongue a little bit. And I will probably do that tomorrow. You can do these in the round. I just find it gets very tedious trying to hold that little tube. So I just crocheted flat and then stitch it up. Pretty easy. Now, how much would I sell these for at a craft store, at a craft show? Oh my God, there's a spider on the wall. It's getting close to the cat. It wasn't a spider. It was a fly, but I don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't tell. It's just crawling down the wall. It's not dead. 14 people just left because of the fly. Don't leave because of the fly. Anyway, how much would I sell this for at a show? I don't know. These will be priced really reasonably because I already made these. And I am not trying to like recreate how much it would take, based on how long it would take me to make. How long would this take me to make now? I don't have any idea. I'd have to really kind of look at it, find out. You can put pipe cleaners and stuff in here, but I have not done that because I think these wind up nicely, and then they also are machine washable. So that's the snakes. And I did see a funny video a long time ago where some guy was walking around, he had a snake in his afro. He didn't know it. Max and Trip, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. And let me put this snake up here on my head. There's snakes everywhere. All right, so let's look at snakes. So next we have Ollie the octopus. And this takes about an hour or so. It's kind of my own pattern. Hey, Mr. Rivers, you are here again. What I did was I just made it so it had like this little thing in the back, so it looks more like an octopus. These eyes are not on here permanently because I'm not sure where I want to put the eyes. Okay, and then it's a purple one too. And I don't know if you know this, but one of these little arms, tentacles on a male octopus is his, it's his reproductive arm. So let's pretend, so this is the boy, and the boy octopus would say, hey, and she would say, just give me your arm. And he would rip this arm off and throw it at her. And then she would go on her way and he would promptly die. Be happy you're not an octopus. Okay, so I made this one today. It took about an hour, and I finished this one today, and it took about a half hour. And then, you know, you can also straighten this out. I don't know how to do little buttons and stuff on here, so I'm saying hi. You can straighten this out. And it's fun to perch. He could perch on things. This is all, here's the bottom. And he does not have a beak. This is not anatomically correct. And this is using a cross single stitch. What's the difference between a cross single stitch and a single crochet and a cross single crochet? When you yarn under. That's for the crocheters out there. All right, so how much would I sell these little dudes for? I don't know. I'm going to say at least $20. Took an hour to make. So yeah, so that's that. All right, then we come on to the keychains. So, thank you, those little hearts. I appreciate that. It opens from the bottom, so you could put your hand sanitizer in upside down and flip the can open. Or if you don't have that, you put it on top. Here's the keychain, and it spins. The octopuses could be put on keychains also. I didn't do that because I didn't feel like it. And also, you know, you're touching your hand sanitizer to sanitize your hands, and then it gets all dirty. Machine washable. Don't iron it. I don't know why you would. Don't iron it. It'll melt. It's acrylic. And so there are 3 in this color, pink. And then there is, I took all this time to put this in here neatly. And now, can I show you? Here's the whole container. Oh, this takes me 15 minutes to make, including the weaving. This is all no-sew. And if you can count to 12, I am going to sell them. I have a Shopify store, but it has nothing in it, so I'm not going to plug it too hard. It's just that shipping is so expensive. So if you bought this, you would end up paying like $7 for shipping. That makes it more expensive. So yeah, so that's why I was thinking of doing craft shows, and also the Shopify. So yeah. All right, so these I actually crocheted in the last day or so. This I crocheted in the last day or so. This is my own pattern. I ran out of red. I put green on it. Look, now it looks like a strawberry or Christmassy. A lot of these I made, here's the purple. Oh, and then this is the size ball of yarn you need to make the hand sanitizer. Oh, thank you for loving my channel. Thank you. Even though I'm in bad lighting, and look at my eyebrows. Look at those. Look at them. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I have all these. Like this, these I made a while ago. And like I said, and then COVID happened, and that just threw a wrench in everything. But this took me slightly longer. I'll say 17 minutes because of the change in the color. It is reversible. I don't know why you would want to reverse it, but all the stitching's in here. And again, this is machine washable so that, you know, you're not touching the hand sanitizer and then touching the filthy, dirty, disgusting container that it's in. And they're fun, right? It's a fun little gift. You cannot ship hand sanitizer in the mail. Now, how can you buy bulk hand sanitizer? Because like Amazon Prime has like all the paperwork, I guess. I don't know, they fill the forms out, but yeah. All right, so then, okay, I did some of these flowers. These are flowers that I put together today. Doesn't look that good. It's not my pattern. And I will not tell you whose pattern it is because I have forgotten. But also this is you chain, I don't know, 50 and use the size hook that the yarn suggests. So I did use, I'm thinking, probably a 4.5. My yarn suggested a 5. For my hand, it's too big. It's too big. I have to go back. So the amigurumi, this is done with a 3.5 or a 4, which is a 70% or an 80% of the hook size. And that way you don't see the stuffing. Look, we can get in real close. You can't see the stuffing. And he's also machine washable. And then you just have to reshape his head a little bit. Anyway, but you don't want your hand to be too tight when you're doing this kind. Now this is, oh my God. This, it just did not roll up nicely. This is supposed to be a chrysanthemum, which has medicinal purposes. I just listened to that in a book today. So what I did was, yeah, okay. I'm not going to go into too much detail unless someone specifically asks me what it is, but it's super easy to crochet. And then you wind it up and you stitch it together in the back. Now, this is a pattern that I just found online. I don't remember whose it is. But it's a free pattern online. Hi, Maya. How are you? Is that a little sleeping cat? I have sleeping cats around me. Meow, meow, meow. Your little picture. How are you? This is much nicer. Look how much nicer this came out. And that's because it is... it's just the construction of it is just a lot nicer. So this is what I would use for chrysanthemums. They almost look the same, right? Except this is a pain to stitch together. This is not. So this is the one I'm going to go with. And I also started a wall over here. How do you do this? There. And actually I'm going to use those trifold from displays in science class or in, you know, whatever you guys use at school. I'm going to use that at the, okay. Anyway, Maya, how are you? I have been doing okay. I just realized now that my air conditioning is set to 75. It's only about 100 outside, but I put my air conditioning up so one of the cats could lay outside in the, lay in the front door in the sun so she could watch outside cat eat. All right, I'm going to show you my cats. Oh, great, now my phone's getting too hot. Bought this new phone and it's getting too hot. There's my face. Okay, there's one. That's not a pair of scissors. All right, this is the mean cat. Rose. See the irritated flick of the tail. So she is, yeah, she is not a happy camper lately. Sorry to use that idiom, phrase, whatever that is. She's going to the vet because she is just ripping the fur out of herself. She's got a naked belly. I will not show that to you. Here is Rose. Is Victim. This is Diamond. This is her sister. She is just a very sweet cat who puts up with her sister's nonsense. And then the mama cat is in the back. Oh, what is she laying on? Thank you for asking. That's a heating pad. It's made for cats. I got it on Amazon. And it's always plugged in. So, yeah. All right. So that is what I was working on today. My goal is to try to... Zach, what's going on? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so the cat on the couch is Diamond. All the cats are FAT. They are not with kittens. I have to spell it. They don't know how to spell. Even though somehow they're joined the reading program at the library with me. I think they're scamming. I don't think they're reading 20 minutes a day. One of them was reading how to talk to your cat about gun safety. I don't know where to put that book at. Anyway, thank you for complimenting the cats. So these are the 3 cats that live with me, and then their 2 brother cats live with my daughter who lives across the parking lot. We adopted a cat when we were in Ohio. Someone moved and just put their cat outside. And then we adopted her like a couple weeks later, and she came preloaded with kittens. She had 6 kittens 11 years ago, and 2 have since passed. But her boyfriend's cat is the blue Russian. That's why they're blue. And then the mom cat, you can't see her. She's behind me. She's in an artificial. Here, let me see. Can I hold this up? Don't judge my messy apartment. Can you see her? Those are artificial branches I give them so that Oh, Zachy! Oh, I thought that was an exclamation point. Okay, wait. I give them artificial. Oh, you went surfing. So they can pretend like they're outside in nature. She is a tortoise shell. So the boys' cats are black, tangerine. I like saying tangerine instead of orange. I think it sounds more exotic. And lilac blonde, long hair. So the little monster cat on the heating pad was beating the fluff off of the boys. We had to rehouse them with my daughter, that's a whole story. My grandmothers, both of my grandfathers and grandmothers, and most of our extended family all moved from Italy at the same time. I am 3rd generation Italian American, 97% Southern Italian. That's me. I don't identify very much as Italian anymore, except to say I'm Italian and I wear my cornicello. Oh no, there's only one person here. Did I scare people away from the Southern Italians? It's okay. Don't be afraid. Where are you from? Oh, that's what I was going to say before. If you go onto the Barilla, that's what I'm going to call it, website, Indonesian. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. No, that's the Philippines. Now, I just saw a blip about, the tariffs and stuff, but that's the wrong country, so never mind. If you go onto the Barilla Pasta Company's website, and after your water boils, if you play a song they have every pasta that they sell, you play the song that's associated, say, with the spaghetti, which is Italian for worms. Ugh, gross. When the song ends is when your pasta's done. What? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so excited you went surfing. That's fun. I would never do it because terrified. And wear sunscreen, man. Wear sunscreen. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, so are your arms burned and sore? No, they're probably burned. Yeah. You can buy clothes. Oh, wow. Grandma is so old that she is no longer alive. What? Neither are my parents. My grandmother was born in 1899, and I think one was born in 1898 or 1899. So we'll just round it up to 1900 so we don't scare people away from the 1800s. My parents were born in 1921 and 1924. So my parents were the silent generation, and then my grandparents were just called, I just thought about a derisive word or a bad word. I didn't say it out loud. They were just called immigrants, I guess. So yeah. And why do people move from one country to another? There's nothing to eat. There's no food. There's no jobs. Everyone's mean to the Southern Italians because we're so dark. See the darkness? Thank you. Oh, yeah, I haven't been on for a while because I had to. God, it's so weird just being me. I am to say whatever. I don't want to talk too much about that. But okay, so another octopus. So I put the eyes down here and then I closed them up, and then I put them up here, and I think so. Yeah, it's cute. This is someone else's pattern, and the head doesn't really bend. I just updated the pattern. I'll take a shower first, Grandma, because I haven't taken a shower yet. I'll watch your live again later. Oh, okay, thank you. I will post a live. It'll be from yesterday. Today's will be tomorrow because it takes that long for them to go through and make sure I didn't do anything. Thank you for taking a shower. Sorry. Thank you for taking a shower. Thank you for checking in with me. Enjoy your shower. Aren't you happy we have hot water and cold water and all that stuff? Well, we don't have cold water in Phoenix. It's lukewarm. Yeah. Oh, and the problem with sunscreen, too, is you have to put it on like a half hour before you get in the sun. So a lot of times people slap it on, they're already in the sun. And if you're very, very pale or light or almost see-through like my daughter, you can see mine. So you can see the veins in my eye. That's how delicate the skin on your face is. And then you have to put it on like every couple of hours. So yeah. Yes. All right. So I am planning this. Like I said, I'm planning a. God, I can't even talk. Going to a craft show. I have to plan things way out in advance. This craft show is in September. And I figure it is better to have way too much stuff and a nice variety because you don't ever know what's going to sell. So I figure those hand sanitizers are probably going to sell. And my prices are going to be reasonable. You know why? Because I already got the stuff. So yeah, I think I already said that. So I'm going to show you the mess that is my little area here. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my gosh, my phone is getting so hot. I'm so irritated. Here's my little messy table right now. All right, there's my old phone. So I have to clean this up. This is from today and yesterday. Look, it's an avocado. I saw a really cute pattern online. It's an avocado and then it opens up. This is someone else. This is a pattern I adapted from someone else's pattern. And I got to clean this little mess up. And then this container is just yarn that has to get. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. Growing up in the, I was born in 1964. And growing up back then, we didn't have sunscreen. It had not been invented yet. And everyone had, oh, I'm sorry. Diamond has something to say to you. Diamond, do you have something to say? Or you're just destroying my couch? You want to see the damage? Look at the damage. It's okay. Are you a good girl? What? Okay. Anyway, she's making biscuits on my couch. Okay, all right. Okay, so this cat is terrifying. I can't pick her up. She screams. But she's very cuddly. And there's her. We call her Diamond because she has these little patches. Up. I got a warning because I tilted the phone. All right, I'm going to walk by here. I'm going to try not to get it scratched. It's so... Okay, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Anyway, so yeah, we used to put stuff on to tan darker. It was really in fashion to have a dark tan in the 70s and into the early 80s because contrary to popular belief, it wasn't white people trying to look black. It was white people trying to look like they had enough money to go on vacation. So you knew if anyone who was like super, super dark was from tanning, not from being naturally dark, was just someone who could not afford to go on vacation. And they just over tanned. All right, here's my supply closet, which I'm organizing. And yes, and as a result of over tanning like that, with so much skin cancer, in fact, my late husband had skin cancer. That's not what he died from. This is my pantry. I don't keep a lot of food in the house because I'm weird. I don't know what I'm going to eat in 5 days. Sometimes, like right now, it is, what time is it? 6:30? I have not even eaten yet today. I've had a handful of pecans or pecans, depending on where you're from. So I decided to just take my empty pantry and put my tools in it. And then these are some finished projects. Oh yeah, my hair's all grown out now. The color grew out. I'm still kind of working on this, but this is like Christmas and it's Halloween and Thanksgiving or fall. These are random things. I will show you in another video. This is Easter. Lots of eggs. I don't know what that is. And here's some tools. Like here are some, I don't know. Here's googly eyes. These are not self-adhesive googly eyes, or else I would put them on stuff. But I would have to crack out the glue gun, which I don't like doing. Anyway, so this is all organized and sort of organized in here. And yeah, let's talk about my hair. So yeah, I grew out the box color, and now I'm letting the length grow. I only cut my hair because they're. All right, yes, madame. You can have some food. I'm gonna feed her the outs. Oh my God! Don't go on camera with your face like that. Okay. Anyway, I just gave her very quickly the outside cat food. Oh, here it is. Here's the book. This is what my cats claimed that they were reading. It's called How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. They told me they could read it all by themselves. Because we have joined the Maricopa County summer reading program, which is for adults too. What? And it's, read your 20 minutes a day and you can get prizes. I have already won a free drink from Cane's. And if you don't know what Cane's is, or Raising Cane's, whatever it's called, it's a place that has the most delicious secret sauce in the world. And I will never use it, so I will give that away to somebody. So put in the comments if you want a free drink at Raising Cane. And Cane is a play on that phrase, but Cane is actually the owner's dogs. Thank you. Thank you for saying. Thank you. My favorite gilf. Thank you. Yes. The day I figured out that I was no longer, by some people, I'm not trying to be conceited, an MILF. It's very upset. Very, very upset. That changes really fast too. That's a slap in the face. Oh. All right. Oh my God, couldn't even see these. These are my camouflage hearts. Nope, camouflage flowers. And then the brown. And what would I do with these? I'm gonna put them on something. That is for another day. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do not have a filter anymore. Did that used to get me in trouble when I was working as a substitute teacher? Yeah, it did. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I'm exactly the same pretty much in any situation. And so I suggest to people who interact with me, like, tell me in advance, can you be calm today? Or like as my kids would say, Mom, no screaming. They got some kind of nerve. But yeah, it just makes life easier. So thank you for liking that. 97? Wow, that's hot. I want to say oregano. Oregon? I don't know how to pronounce it. Depends on where you're from, right? How you pronounce it. It was only, I think, 100 today. But the heat is definitely coming. You have the humidity here. At least it's dry, so that people don't smell in Phoenix because there's no humidity, or okay, there's some humidity. As you can tell, my hair is getting more profound now. But everything evaporates really fast. But when you have the humidity and the heat, even people who don't mean to smell, like you took your shower and you did all the stuff and everything, you still end up smelling. But here, oh my God, if someone smells in Phoenix, it's bad. That's a dirty, dirty person. So yeah. Phoenix is always hot. Yeah, there's some, this is the first year that I noticed that it was too cold. I'm like, oh my God, it is so cold outside. It's so cold. And I look, it's like 50. Because you get so used to just the sun just in your face. And I moved. I talk so loud. I moved. I like those little pictures. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you want, or if you want to help support the channel, watch a video. Watch a video. How long do I record? I record until I feel like there's not. Oh God, the sweating. Oh God, it's so horrible. Don't remind me of menopause. Gross. I stream. No, I can't do an hour anymore. I don't know. I do until I feel like people are interested, or until I have to go to the bathroom, or until. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Maya, for saying you're subscribed. Thank you. I'm only going to be on here for about a couple more minutes because my back hurts. So yeah, but oh my God, when I was a substitute teacher 10 years ago, there was a boy in class, and as a substitute, and I was just like rolling around to not rolling around, walking. That's not a drug reference. I was going to different schools. And so I didn't know these students. I looked over, I'm like, that kid is giving me the creeps. What is wrong? Look, just like Richard Ramirez. That's why I locked my door. He never broke into someone's house. Their door was open, and he was like, hey, man, you leave your door open. You don't know who you're inviting in. They found out the rough way. Oh, I know, right? People are crazy. A day. Yeah, he was a scary dude. I felt so bad for this boy who was like, I don't know, 13 maybe? Who had no idea. They don't know who it is. They don't know who did this. Yeah. When I was 23, he probably knows. He's probably gotten profiled just based on that. You look like him. You must be bad. How long do I record a day? Maybe a half hour if I come on, or if I do something too exhausting, it might be a week. It takes me a while to. I do not know his end story, but was he killed by neighbors? That's cool. I'm sorry, I didn't say that out loud. Was he unalived by concerned citizen? Whatever. I have kind of given up being monetized on here, and because to be monetized, unless they change the rules again, you have to have. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. How's he still alive? Shouldn't he have been, in prison? Women are. That's insanity. Because they're like this, he would never hurt me. Yeah, he would. Those are crazy people. And I'm not talking crazy people like I'm kind of crazy. I mean, that's like something's wrong with his brain. Oh, he's got to be in productive custody. Yeah, I would think so. Oh, that's a bummer for him, but good. Anyway, so I'm not monetized because you have to have, I almost have 700 subscribers, but you have to have 3,000 watch hours, or you have to have 3 million shorts views. So that's not going to be attainable. Yes, okay, remember that. Yes, that's why you're not supposed to, if you live on the ground floor, I don't know when we change from ground floor to first floor, That's confusing if you're my age. But yeah, that's why you're not supposed to sleep with your windows or sleep. Sometimes you have to. It's so hot. That's why you need a dog. Or, oh, Maya, I'm sorry. Now that I am definitely not working anymore. Michelle's retired. Oh, am I sweating? Oh, sorry. I forgot I was on. And what's going on out there? Okay, it's just my neighbor. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Monster 666. That's good. I like that. You know, my phone number growing up was 449-1666. My dad picked that so we could remember our phone number, and it was so long ago, didn't have an area code, or you didn't need to have the area code. But yeah, or I was gonna say, if you sleep by yourself, you need to have, I'm excited about the contacts. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, sharing my channel with people. Thank you. Or you could do like the, what I would do in a zombie apocalypse is that I would duct tape, a lot of duct tape and a knife in my left hand, because I'm right-handed. I don't want to stab myself in the face. So that if I'm sleeping and then you wake up to someone, just from behind, right? Right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So my grandma's number was 382-3882. And I cannot remember our phone number in the country, but it was only 5 digits if you lived in town. That's how small the town was. It was this small. How small was it? It was so small. The library was in a converted house, and 505 86795. Wait a minute. 867-530-99. 867-30. I'm missing a digit. What's that song? New Mexico. New Mexico. I used to know some factoid about New Mexico. Now I can't remember what it is. Wait, what was I babbling at you about? Oh, how small. When The Green Mile came out, it was released chapter by chapter, like in the olden days, or at the time frame that the book was written. If you haven't read The Green Mile or seen The Green Mile movie, you have to. It's Stephen King. But I had taken out like the first 4, and there's like 1,000 of them. No, there's like, I don't know how many, we'll say 20. And the library was so small that I got a phone call at home from the library who said, "Hey, Mrs. Huffman," that's me, "I noticed that you checked out the first 4 or whatever of The Green Mile, and someone just returned all of them. I have put them aside for you." I didn't ask her to do that. She just stood there, and I went up there right away, and I got those books, and I read them, and I returned them promptly. It was a briefcase. My dad had that briefcase phone with the orange screen. Ah. Oh my God, remember when phones came out, how ridiculously expensive they were? So expensive. My brother had one of the first phones, and the battery was a backpack. You had to walk around with a backpack on, and the phone was like this big, and pull the antenna up. And because he was not going to use a pager, because pagers were for drug dealers and doctors. So yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm sure. Or people with car phones, it was a whole different phone number. Those are people flexing, right? Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. All right, friends, I am going to go eat something, I think. God, it's so hot out. So hey, thank you. If you ever want to send me an email, if you click on my little, I have a Moto 9B phone. I have a Galaxy phone. I bought it by accident. Thanks, ADHD. Here's the story, real quick. I asked my daughter to help me find a free phone for cheaper because I was tired of paying $55 a month for my phone. I'm like, there's got to be something cheaper. Plus, I dropped my phone on the ground. Look at that. And I put tape on it so I wouldn't cut my fingers. Here's, sorry, hold on. $1,000 bill? Was it real? Did he punk you and send you into the store with $1,000 bill to buy something, and then you got arrested? Sorry. Got paid with 1,000. My alarm is coming on. Yeah, I do have an alarm at 6:45 p.m. in case I take a nap or just don't get up for the night. I forgot what I was screaming about. From a giant gas company. I love these jokes. It's so funny. Okay, so I asked my daughter to help me find a phone. So she did. She was on my phone, this phone, and then she had to leave. So she left. And then I looked at it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is what I'm doing. And do I read anything? No. So I'm just like, yes, okay, And then I find out that I paid $600 for a phone. And I wanted a free phone, and my bill went up to $130. What? And that's because I financed the phone, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pay that off because I have some money put aside. Weird. Sorry for that noise in the background. That's someone who is using their litter box. And when I say someone, I mean a cat. Not like a video that was put in my feed algorithm about a woman with her human litter box that she wants people to use when they visit her. God, people are so freaking weird. Okay. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me. Some people don't like it. That does not stop me in any way. So thank you. So I found out that I financed this freaking phone, and but hey, I get Apple TV for free. Quotation marks, not free and paying for it. But I got to fix that up. All right, so for real now, I'm leaving. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, happy birthday, Maya. You're 23. You should watch the movie, The Number 23, with Jim Carrey in it. So good. So good. I got bad reviews, but it's so good. Okay, so you should watch that. It's, yeah. Oh my God, wait a minute. Hey, they took my toenail and filed down to a bone. I am just laughing because I'm like, have I seen this on YouTube? Have I seen you having your toenail removed? Hurts, but oh my God. I just watched one of those videos where they're like, look at this toe. You're like, oh my God, how do you let your toe look like that? And then they like rip it. Well, they don't rip it off. They take it off and you're like, oh my God. Oh, the pain meds. Oh, pain meds. I have chronic pain. And the only thing that works for me is ibuprofen. Which is going to destroy my guts, but yeah. Wait, are you saying? The nurse doped me up because they said I turned white. Yeah, that's some painful stuff, man. Your toenails? Why would they? Oh, because you have a bonefish. Ew, what is a bone? Now I'm seeing the hoof doctor. The hoof doctor. He's Scottish. He's always putting up some cow's hoof. It's like, look at this hoof. And you're like, oh my God, don't you wash the crap off of it for, you can say crap because it's literally cow crap. Like, hey, don't do that. Oh, I used to be in love with him. Then I found out he's married. What a cheater. Oh, Maya, have a great night. And if I don't hear from you, enjoy. Oh my God, someone's demanding food. I hear you. I'm on a live stream. Oh, the sass. You think you finally get the kids out of the house and then the cats start talking. Oh God, that's horrible. I wish that we had the technology now that our kids are going to have in the future because they had it in Brave New World. And I don't know why we don't have it now. It's been 100 years, I think, since that book was written. Smell-o-vision. Oh God, it would just be. You know how much more views you would get if people could actually smell the rat? Ooh, especially guys. Ooh, smell this. Here, smell it. You pass it around. All right, I have to go now. I'm so sorry. That is a sassy cat. Well, that cat is actually, that's not a cat cry for food. That's a cat that's terrified that this cat is lurking somewhere, and I have to offer her free passage. So I have to walk with her to another room, which is what I'm going to do, so that she doesn't get beat up. And the other one could totally take this little one. The one with the, oh, she's right here. Diamond, are you okay? That was Trauma Vision film. Is that from Brave New World? God, ow, ow. You know, see meow, we'll run to you. Oh, meow, meow. Okay, meow. Here's one right here. Here's the mama cat. Hi, Katina, look how beautiful you are. Are you a good girl? You are. Look how beautiful she is. Okay. All right. Oh, here, I'll show you my bike. There's my bike. Yay. I have not ridden it recently or at all for a while. All right. Hey, man, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you want. Watch a video if you want. Thank you. That's how I get some social interaction. James Franco was a cat. That's funny. My first cat was Bobby the Bobcat. All right, I am going to, okay, thank you so much. Bye, have a wonderful night, and I will not think of Monster 666 as Monostat 7. Okay, now I'm leaving. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.